Hey,
okay, well, that's Jaws. That's Jaws.
We can't compare Meg 2 to Jaws. Let's stop
that's
it.
Jaws. We're talking about Meg 2, The Trench.
The Megalodon.
It's rated PG-13. It's an hour and 56 minutes.
Why you not saying that?
Because when you see shark movies, you just automatically think of Jaws. That's just how it is.
Because they wrote the blueprint.
Yes.
It was so hard for me to say, is it Megalodon? Megalodon. Why is that name so difficult? Okay. So what's happening is because, people keep saying that sharks won't bother you unless A, you're bothering them, or there's a bunch of blood in the water. So what's going on?
Okay. Well, I'm going to read what Warner Brothers Pictures
Okay.
say. Yeah, this is directly from them. Get ready for the ultimate adrenaline rush this summer in Meg 2 The Trench, a literally larger-than-life thrill ride that supersizes the 2018 blockbuster and takes action to higher heights and even greater depths with multiple massive Megs and so much more. Dive into uncharted waters with Jason Statham and global action icon Wu Jing as they lead a daring research team on an exploratory dive into the deepest depths of the ocean. Their voyage spirals into chaos when a malevolent mining operation threatens their mission and forces them into high-stakes battle for survival. Pitted against colossal Megs and relentless environmental plunderers, our heroes must outrun, outsmart, and outswim their merciless predators in a pulse-pounding race against time. Immerse yourself into the most electrifying cinematic experience of the year with Meg 2 The Trench, where the depths of the ocean are matched only by the heights of sheer unstoppable excitement.
Wow. So basically they're trying to kill a evil shark. It's what all that just wrapped up
basically,
into.
There's more sharks. And are they necessarily evil?
Well, no, because
a Meg's going to do what a Meg's going to do.
Well, first of all, it's people-infested waters, not shark-infested waters. That is the shark's home, okay?
Right.
If I come garden into your home, you're going to protect it, right?
Yeah.
Just because we're humans don't mean that we have to lay claim to everything. That is their home. Yeah. If you're going to come in there acting silly and throwing darts and doing stuff and, being hey.
Blowing things up.
Yeah, then you're asking for it, okay?
So, as I mentioned, this stars Jason Statham. He's back as Jonas Taylor.
He's always great with these he's such an action hero. I mean, that's his whole thing. But I like seeing him because
it's almost like everything is transporter. Like this is transporter in the water.
Yeah, it kind of is. Yes.
Jeez. Suya Sophia Kai is back as Mei Ying. She played the little girl in the first one, and she's back in this one.
Oh,
and I
knew it. She got so big.
Same actress.
I remember. Yeah. Do you remember when she was standing there looking out into the waters, and something was about to happen? We know that. Yeah. And she was such a tiny little bit, and I'm like, where they at? They got the baby. Y'all don't let them eat the baby. I don't want to see animals eating babies. Little kids or animals. You can kill all the people you want. That doesn't bother me. Just please don't let them hurt the babies or the animals.
I know they even brought a little dog back.
I know, that's what I'm like. Oh God,
no! It's the same dog.
But she's big and just adorable.
Cliff Curtis as Mac. Mm-hmm. We have Jing Wu as Juming Zhang. Paige Kennedy is back. He plays DJ. That's the black dude, the comedy relief guy.
Okay, I don't know him.
He can swim now. I gave that away. I'm sorry. But if you know, you know. If you saw the first one, you know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry I gave that away.
Oh, no, I do know who you're talking about now. Now that you said it, because he could. Wasn't he like, are you saying that because I'm black that I can't swim?
Yeah.
I remember that now. It was funny. He was like, dude, no, I'm just saying. That was funny. Okay, I forgot about that. Sergio
Perez Manchetta as Montez. You recognize him from Snowfall.
From who is he in Snowfall? I don't remember him in Snowfall. I'm going to have to look it up now.
I can't think of his name right off the bat. You just put me on the spot.
Oso?
Yes, Oso.
Big guy?
Yes, big guy.
I love Oso.
Yes.
I love Oso.
But you don't love him in this movie. And Skylar Samuels as Jess. She's the evil blonde chick.
It's always one, right?
Yeah.
You got to get a couple of villains in there to do stuff.
I probably should have said that too. We say spoiler free, and I just gave two small things away.
That's
two
all
small
right.
things.
Now this was, I enjoyed it. I didn't expect anything to be any monstrously different from the first one. So, it was just a fun watch for me. You know?
It was a fun watch for me too. It wasn't like, ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
you need to run out and see that.
You know what to expect, and I actually think they're probably going to do a third one.
Probably.
And there's one now too, and I don't know if they released this around the same time or whatnot. Maybe a few weeks ago or so, there was one release called Black Demon, and it's kind of like this, and they actually refer to it as the Megalodon in there, but it's almost the same. Which that's an interesting watch too. I think it's streaming. You should be able to stream it now on any of the platforms. But it's kind of like this. But I think we know the Meg because
it's the Tubi version.
It's not that bad. It actually has some people. It has people in here that you know how you know their face, but you don't quite know their name. Yeah. That's what the movie Black Demon has in it. So it's enjoyable. If you enjoyed the Meg, you'll enjoy that one. Just some fun stuff to watch. We got some fun notes. You said the Tubi version.
No
Why?
extra scenes. Yeah, when it's done, it's done. When that hour and 56 minutes is over, you can get up and get out. Jason Statham did most of his own stunts himself. The entirety of the jet skis chase was done without use of a stuntman and was all Statham. Like I said, it's the transporter on water.
He looks like he was probably a stunt man first and then went to be an actor because he does so much. But he's also very much in shape.
It does seem like that.
Yeah.
It seems like he's loving it too, every minute of it. He's like Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
The Meg 2 has been in the works since October 2018, essentially right after the original movie was released. By early 2019, producer Lorenzo Di Bonaventura confirmed that the script was in the works, and the sequel gained momentum in October 2020 when Ben Wheatley was announced as the Meg 2 director. Okay. The English filmmaker is best known for helming horror movies such as Kill List 2011, Sightseers 2012, and The Earth 2021.
I'll have to check those out.
Wheatley has explored other genres with High Rise 2015, Free Fire 2016, and the 2020 Netflix adaptation Rebecca.
Okay. Those horror movies, I'm going to have to check those out.
Those.
Me either, but I'm going to now put them in my queue and see what they're about.
Yeah. Jason Statham was disappointed by the lighter tone and lack of bloodshed in this film.
I love you for that, Jason Statham.
I noticed that too, and
thank you.
I think they needed more. It was just a little bit too on the light.
Yeah, for it to be. Yeah, come on. This is a giant shot.
All the stuff that they were doing.
Get in there, yeah.
They kind of get you there where you're kind of scared, but then they're like, they don't want to go too far, you know.
Go far, okay? Go far with it. That's what we like.
The scene in which the Meg devours a Tyrannosaurus Rex is directly taken from the first chapter of the 1997 book Meg, a novel of deep terror by Steve Allen, upon which the first film is based.
I like seeing stuff like that. Like you see these big vicious animals just walk around, and next thing you know, here comes a bigger animal.
Yeah.
You be like, oh, poor thing.
Yeah.
Like, those animals,
it's like Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. It was so funny because probably one before last I watched with Jurassic, where the dinosaurs came out. They got the theme park, going on. Everything's great. Yeah. And then the dinosaurs are coming and everybody's running. And this guy's about to run. He turns around, he grabs his margarita, and then he runs. I said, you know what? That margarita was probably like $15 at that. Hey, I don't blame him. If you're about to die, let me at least finish my margarita that I paid $15 for at this amusement park. It was the funniest thing ever.
For margarita.
It was hilarious.
And I'm cheap.
He wanted to make sure, hey, let me get a little tipsy so, if the dinosaur comes and bites my arm off, at least I won't feel it. But hey, he paid out the wazoo for that margarita. He wasn't letting it go. This movie, it was just really fun for me to watch, and I'm just gonna go with a strong 3. It's not too much different from the first one, but I agree with what Jason Statham said. We needed some more guts.
We did. I'm gonna give it a strong 3 as well. Matinee for sure.
Yep.
If you just really want to, you might not feel bad paying full price.
If it's a date movie,
think
maybe
about
like
how
you
much
and another.
You like the first movie, and then gauge it with that.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I wasn't mad. Like I always go to matinee anyway. It's very rare for me to go to a late theater.
Yes,
when I say rare, it's like, oh my gosh, I have to see this movie because we're reviewing it in the morning. I will not go.
Yeah.
So there's been very few movies that we've watched that I regretted, like that one Kevin Bacon movie, You Should Have Left. I know what you're about to say. We should have left me alone. You should have left it on the bookshelf. But anyways, it's very rare where we're like mad if we paid something for matinee. But yeah, this is fun. This will be a fun date movie as well. The two of you go check it out.
Yeah.
So, okay, so there you have it. Our review of Meg to the Trench. Don't forget, Jules and I are on Facebook, YouTube,
Yes.
Instagram, Cash App. We are also on the FearCon network. So if you go to Connect to Your City, click on the FearCon tab and you'll see our horrors and thrillers posted there, okay? And don't forget to chat with us. Let us know what you want to see. It doesn't matter what genre, if it's old or new. Let us know you want to see it. We'll review it. Shout you out on the show, okay?
Yes, we will.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.